Okay, welcome back to Sergeant Major Says. Today on the agenda, we will be discussing some of the issues related to PTSD. Okay, some of the things that we experience. Again, this is just me sharing some of my thoughts and personal trials and tribulations that I've been through. Hopefully, to help you ease your way a little bit. Okay, so first, we're going to describe a couple of the names that it goes by, and then after I'll tell you why that's important. All right, let me hit my notes. Shell shocked. Okay, those were from World War II. This item was thought to be caused by brain damage from artillery shells. I can see that. All right, next one, soldier's heart or irritable heart. Never heard of that. Used during World War II. Combat fatigue. Heard of that. Okay. Used in World War II. War neurosis. Never heard of that. A term used during earlier conflicts. All right. So, gross stress reaction. No. Introduced in the first edition of Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders in 1952, but omitted in the second edition. All right, here we go. PTSD. Introduced in the third edition of the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders to describe military trauma and not war-related factors such as sexual abuse. Okay, that's a new one. PTSD is just not for military anymore. That's important. Okay, so the history of different terms for PTSD delayed the understanding of traumatic symptoms for veterans and others by over 60 years. Is that insane? Over 60 years. Because I've always thought, you know, there's always been war. And people have always came back from war. So why do they act like every time there's a war and we come back, this is all brand new? It's all a surprise. Like, oh my God, that confounds me. But I guess what they're saying is if it's not in a diagnosis statistical manual of mental disorders, then it doesn't exist. If it's not a known mental disorder, it doesn't exist. Unfortunately, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so let's go back to that PTSD, not war related factors. So that tells you the times we live in where you can go to war, to combat, come back, and not only do you have PTSD, but your children have PTSD and they stayed here. So, you're both going to the same meetings, the same doctors. That, that's insanity. That just, this, the stuff that teenagers have to deal with has always been big, according to their age and their experience and level of experience. So, but now it's just insane what they have to put up with, at school, on the internet. Just, so you have to watch them. You have to help nurture them through these these things. So, uh, not too long ago, I kind of discovered this rapper, and I kind of like this flow, and I'm like, oh my God, who's this? And I found out his name was King Von from Chicago, South Side. So, and right after that, I also found out that he had died 3, 4 years earlier. And I was like, oh man, I really like this kid's music. So I started kind of getting into it and, investigating more and watching YouTube stuff, old stuff. And you could just see is from early age up to like being, I think, 23 or 24. I just went from this almost innocent looking young kid to this man that I'm looking at, that I could just see the signs of PTSD, see the signs of struggle in this man's eyes. Oh, it was heartbreaking just to watch that from these dates to these dates, and it just uh and not to mention that whole culture where they apparently rap about killing the people on the next block, then they go out and kill them and then rap about it. And it's a cycle that happens over and over. And then you have all these hanger oners, whatever you call them, that interview these kids, grown men, interview them about the shooting. Hey, did you do this? You did that? And it's just a little thing. And, they're smirking and smiling. And yeah, it, my head was blown. I just could not grasp, could not grasp the mentality of this whole thing, that we are allowing this. So, yes, PTSD is not for military anymore, just so. Okay, moving on. Okay, so PTSD. Do you have it? That sounds like a silly question. Of course, if you have it, you should know. No, not always. I had it almost 10 years. Did not know. Kept thinking it was other stuff. Thinking it was my blood pressure reaction. I had never really heard of anxiety or looked into it or anything, let alone an anxiety attack. Are you kidding me? I didn't know what was going on. So, yes, do you have it? Find out. Okay? Now, how do you do that? Pay attention to yourself. You know your body better than anybody. So, pay attention to your body. Pay attention to your mind. You know, how are you thinking? Are your thoughts scrambled? Can you not keep them together? Are you feeling good one minute, next you're just irritable and you don't particularly know why? Write that stuff down. Figure out what's going on. What's going on with your body? Okay, so here's the thing: when you go to the VA clinic, regular doctor, doesn't matter. Go see somebody. But this is what you want to happen. When you go to the doctor, you want to be able to tell them what's going on with you. Okay? Tell them. Otherwise, they're going to tell you. You don't want them telling you what's going on with you. All right? Because that's another road. That's another road of possibly subscriptions that you're going to be taking for a year or two or so before you realize that's not what you actually need. That's not the real symptoms. It's fighting. It's something else. So yeah, nobody knows your body more than you. Okay, so write that down. Take it to the doctor. Let them know what's going on with you. Be the expert on you. All right, it's your body. They are there to help you. Okay, so help yourself first, and then they're there to help you. All right, so I also feel that with PTSD, it changes and stuff like that. But I feel, me personally, I because I know I can feel myself. I don't feel that I'm another person, that I've changed and came back somebody different. Maybe it might seem that way. I do not know. But all I know is for sure I feel like me. Change me? Yes. We got some other stuff going on. I do have stuff going on. We have stuff going on. But that person that your family and friends love, you know, still there. Still there. 100%. I'm still here, you know. Still care about you the same. Still love you the same. Still the same. Just got some stuff going on, you know, we're working through it. We're working through it. Okay. So don't hurt alone. All right. Don't, don't, don't. That's just not a good path. Okay. You got people that will help you. All right. That's what this channel's for. Check it out. Send me comments, whatever. Don't hurt alone. All right. We don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. Okay. So I've seen people hurting, and it's a very painful thing to watch, and also be that one that is hurting. So okay, things to help PTSD. You can go to the VA. They have so many. Oh my God, they have so many programs, good programs. Let's see, what did I do? I I did yoga, and you don't have to even go down there. If you have a computer, they do all these things on Zoom. You can go down there, or you can do them on Zoom. I did them. Most of them start like 6 at night, 7 at night, in the middle of the day, different times, whatever is best for you. But yeah, I did some yoga, you know, and classes last for like 6 to 8 weeks, something like that. I kind of like that. Practicing mindfulness, I did that a couple times. That was really good. So practicing mindfulness, I had to do that one over and over. I forget mindfulness, but okay. Some things that I do also on my own. I swim, not just regular laps back and forwards, but I do that. But just go in the water and kind of punch, do kicks and stuff, and do a lot of hip twisting. I walk back and forwards. I walk backwards. Walk sideways. Bring my knees up. You know, I found out when I do a lot of stuff like that after about a week or two, oh my goodness, my core feels loose. My hips aren't tight. I'm walking around with all this stuff tight. I'm tight. I'm just but get it all loosened up, and yeah. So take my word for it. Maybe next time I do it, I'll video some of it. Like the ladies in the pool had the little round thing and twirl around. So hey, don't knock it. Okay, work out. Do whatever you need to do. So if you want me to do some videos and show stuff I do, I'll I'll do it. I'm not big on it or all that stuff, but I do a little bit. Okay, so like I said, get to the VA, find out about these programs. If you want, I'm gonna next time I get there, I'm gonna see my doctor and try to get a bunch of numbers for all this stuff. They have it, maybe I'll get all the numbers and post it on my site. All these numbers to call. So lots of good stuff. Oh, Sweat Lodge. Sweat Lodge. They have that at the VA. Basically, TP. You go inside. They bring the hot rocks, put them inside. They close the flap, and you're in there for a couple of hours. Oh, awesome, awesome. I did it a number of times. Fantastic. I love it. Sweat Lodge. Okay, they have that down at the VA, close to the main entrance. I think across the street from Building 14. So, but yes, if you want to get together and do it, I'll do it with you. Okay, it's a great experience. All right. So one of my goals is again to just help people ease a little bit of your life. That's all. Big, small. Just doing something to help. That's all. So what I would like to do is make some plans for us to get together, do some stuff, get our life back on track. Not big stuff, small stuff. Maybe do some cycling. I got a bike. They got plenty of bike routes. So do some fishing. Lots and lots of stuff that we can do. All right, so just think about that. So soon I'll be posting events and stuff like that, just to get us out. That's all, just to get us out there. Okay. So, oh, all right. So I've been forgetting this before. So do me a favor down there, like, subscribe, hook me up. Like, subscribe. Okay. You like the content? If you don't, let me know why not. Let me know. I will answer you. Okay. So until next time, I appreciate everybody. Remember, take care of yourself, take care of each other. As our mess says, do what you got to do. Do you.